What's up, wrestling fans and everybody else? Welcome to GWR Gonzo's Wrestling Room. Uh, Here on Friday, April 8th, 2022. Have a special show tonight. As we have a guest on to promote a show that's for a great cause, and everybody should make their way to Jeffersonville, Indiana, to go check out High Octane Championship Wrestling tomorrow night. Flex for Bubba 2, uh, and we have Chris Marcum on to talk some more about this Flex for Bubba 2, and hopefully maybe some more people will see it. Maybe even draw more people out to Jeffersonville, Indiana on tomorrow night.
Yes, Bubba, his name is actually John Michael, and he is 10 years old. He is autistic and has severe epilepsy. The show is to raise money for medical expenses and everything to go along with that. He just had 2 brain surgeries actually in July of last year. And it's the cost is exponential beyond people's imagination.
Oh yeah, I had a daughter who's had major heart problems as she's growing up. So yeah, I understand, and that was 30 years ago. So I can only imagine how much it is now.
Yes.
So yeah, yep.
And we go to Austin, Texas, for the surgery. So, and we live in Indiana.
Yeah, that's even. Yeah, we was fortunate enough to have Riley Hospital close, and they they could handle what she had. Yeah, I couldn't imagine having to go all the way to Austin, and that's even more expense. That probably the insurance companies don't help take care of, even if if you have insurance. So yeah, that's a definitely tough. Is Bubba going to be at the show?
We actually just made a huge announcement that Doc Gallows from the Good Brothers is going to be in the house for an autograph signing from 6 to 7 p.m.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Then this is just now being announced. It has not been announced yet on the page. Ace Austin will be in the house and will be in action.
Oh man, that's huge. That's great. We seen Ace Austin probably about 6 months ago, and he was outstanding. And
yes.
Doc Gallows is great too. So that's awesome for the show. Hopefully, get a lot more people. Yes.
And just to get people there, our first match will be DJ the Disaster versus Piper Brooks in a body bag match.
Okay. Yeah. I've seen the list of the matches. You guys got a lot of interesting matches that I think it's going to be real. It's going to be a real exciting show. No doubt about that.
Yes, every match is a gimmick match.
Yeah, it's going to be really exciting. So I'm expecting a great show. I think you said his name is John Michael. Will he be in attendance at the show?
Yes, he will.
Okay, good. I didn't know if medically if he would be able to be there, so I was just wondering.
As of right now, as long as he has a good day tomorrow, he will be there.
Okay, good. I hope he can make it. Is he I assume he's a huge wrestling fan?
He is probably the biggest wrestling super fan you can meet.
Really? Can you tell me who his favorite wrestler is?
His favorite wrestler right now, I would have to say, from AEW, would be Dustin Rhodes.
Really?
He actually, whenever he had brain surgery last year, came to the hospital and spent almost 2 hours with him.
Oh,
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Do you wrestle?
No, sir. I own High Octane Championship Wrestling, and I help with a couple other companies with booking.
How long have you owned High Octane?
I started it right before COVID, so this will actually be our second show.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, that makes it real tough. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
COVID.
But I've been helping in the business since 2015.
Okay, that's awesome. What being in the business and being a promoter? what's the hardest thing about being a promoter to you, in your opinion?
In my opinion, the hardest part of being a promoter would be trying to book people for the best matches possible that will make the fans think, how do they do that on every single match? Every match should be main event quality.
Okay.
Uh,
Go ahead, Chris.
are you going to try to start having more shows in like a closer time period, or is it?
Yes, we are actually looking at getting some shows going in Illinois, possibly some others in Kentucky and Indiana.
Cool.
Like it when you're in Indiana, is it always going to be like in Jeffersonville, or?
We have ran in Winslow, Indiana.
Okay.
Jeffersonville, I think we will be returning there. Possibly Indianapolis. You never know where we're going to pop up. It's wherever if we feel like we can go there and we can put on a show that people will want to come see there, then we'll be there.
I noticed the Flex for Bubba too. Did you have a good turnout and showing for Flex for Bubba 1?
Yes, we had about 125 people there.
Okay.
Especially for a first show period. That's pretty good.
Yes, and we're actually hoping right now it is, I'd say, about 80% confirmed of at least 150 people. We're hoping to sell out.
How much are the tickets?
Tickets are $15 a piece, and that will include the autograph signing. So that will give you access to the autograph signing, and that will also get you into the show.
Man, and the autograph signing starts at
6 o'clock, and it will go till 7 o'clock. And if you're in line and it's 7 o'clock, don't worry, you will get to meet him, and he will sign what you have.
And that's with Doc Gallows?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's included in your ticket for $15.
That is included in the ticket price.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you can't beat that. I mean, that's an awesome deal.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm sure Ace Austin will be there to do autographs at the same time.
That's awesome.
And that's included in the $15 as well.
Yeah, and is it just general admission on the seats?
Yes, it's $15 for front row or any seat.
Man, that's an awesome deal, man. I hope you have a big crowd. That you definitely deserve it. And like I said, the card I seen. One thing I like about, we've been going around to a lot of places and doing shows. We haven't been down south much, and so you're having several wrestlers that we haven't seen before, which I'm excited about.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that because I always like to see new wrestlers, and so I'm excited. I'm excited about this show, and the fact that I think it's going to be an exciting show because, like you said, all the matches are gimmick matches, so it's going to be a little something for everybody.
Yes, we have workers coming in from Florida, Delaware, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky. I think that's about it. Maybe some from Michigan.
Yeah, I've seen the Florida wrestler. At least I don't know how many you have, but one of them, the Space Cowboy. I've seen him before, and he's good. So
we saw him about
a month
and
ago. Raven Skylark will be coming from Florida.
Okay. Yeah, we've seen Space Cowboy. We've seen him twice actually now. See him back in December, and then we've seen him about a month ago. He's very good big man.
Yes. And also, we will have a 7'3" giant in the house.
Man.
Ooh, okay.
The American Giant.
Okay.
I know your Jordan James is going to be there. I'd seen that. That's somebody that we've seen, and I'm glad to see him out at some other places. He's a real talented dude.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, he is. I actually met him through WCWO.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how we met him, was through WCWO and DCCW.
Yeah, that's our home promotion, DCCW.
Yeah, Mike King's helped us out a lot, getting different shows and just helping us get our name out there.
Yep, And Mike King will be in the house too.
If you can give me one match on the show that you're really excited about or most excited about, if you can give me one, what would it be?
I would say it would have to be Aiden Blackheart versus Chet Ripley
Okay.
in a dog collar match.
Yes. I love dog collar matches. I've only seen two. I've seen the Piper and Valentine, and then I've seen the recent one with Punk and MJF. So I've never seen one live. So I'm really interested in that.
I promise you, it will not disappoint.
Yeah, and I've seen Ripley Chet on tape, and yeah, so he's pretty good. So yeah, that should be really good. And now you got me fired up for the match. Now dog collar match.
Once he said dog
it's
collar, I
going-
knew you had him sold.
Oh,
It was like
yeah.
me.
Yeah, I'm ready now because I tried to get Mike King and JKO. I was trying to get them to do a dog collar match here recently, and I couldn't get them to do it. But
he just like he's my dad, but he also is like one of the biggest wrestling fans you'll ever meet. He watches wrestling Monday through Sunday, basically. He don't miss a TV show during the week. So he and we started doing this, and he loves going to all these independent shows.
Yeah,
I'm to the point where I watch more independent shows than I do the stuff on TV anymore because I like to learn about the guys that we're going to see. And
yes.
no,
Another big match is actually someone that you mentioned, the Stacey Alexander, the Space Cowboy, will be versing Adam Rorges in a knockout, tap out, or pass out match.
this is going to be a really interesting show. I'm expecting.
It
big
is.
Yes.
And bell time's at 7.
Bell time is at 7. The doors open at 6.
Okay.
Front row will go quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
First people come in the door is going to be, yeah, they're going to get the seat.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about getting to see it, and I'm excited to be able to help in an important cause and what this is for.
Chris, did you let him know about what we planning on doing?
I think Mike was supposed to. I don't know. We can talk about that after we're off air.
Okay. All right.
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
I forget what I was going to ask. See, you interrupted my train of thought, man.
So, I've got one real quick. Do you have a favorite wrestler? Personally.
Just a second here. For some reason, I can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right, try that.
Do you have a favorite wrestler yourself?
Me personally, right now, I would have to say in WWE, I would have to say The Miz. The Miz is probably one of the most underworked, and he's been the best for a while.
He's in a way kind of the face of the company right now. In a way, I mean, because he does all the talk shows, he does a lot. He's kind of took over for Cena since Cena's been gone a little bit. So yeah, I can see that. Do you have a favorite wrestling memory?
And then also Dolph Ziggler is someone else that is way underappreciated.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Do you have a favorite wrestling memory of something that that you really like? One of your favorite.
Just a moment here. I got some headphones. Maybe I'll be able to hear you guys better.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's try that.
Okay. Do you have a favorite wrestling memory?
Wrestling memory, I would have to say when I was younger, we were at the Coliseum in Evansville, Indiana, and it was a tag team match between the War Machines and the Moondogs. And they actually came out into the fans and were fighting in the fans. And they pulled the chair out from under my cousin that was sitting next to me and used it in the match.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. And my cousin just hit the floor. That's something I'll always remember.
What got you into the wrestling business as a promoter?
Actually, it was Bobo Brazil Jr.
Okay.
We met him through New Focus Wrestling, which is Johnny Richards out of Evansville. And it was at a show, and he was his singlet had Philippians on it, and had Bible verses. And my dad is a pastor of a Pentecostal church, and it turns out that Bobo was a preacher. So whenever he came to church and everything, he actually put on the first show for Bubba, for MCIW New Breed Wrestling.
Okay.
He put on a benefit show, and I helped get a few guys for that show, and that's what got me going in it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, we just saw Bobo about a month ago as well.
Yep.
In Greenfield, Indiana.
And we've seen him another time too.
Yeah, in Muncie.
Yeah. And we've seen a lot of him. So.
And also, what a lot of people don't know, but a lot of people do, Bubba is actually in the Indiana Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Really?
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
He was inducted the same night as Hillbilly Jed, JKO.
Oh, that's awesome.
Rob Kincaid was inducted the same night.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of Hillbilly Jed and JKO here lately at shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both. I like both. They're both good guys.
Oh yeah, great guy.
Mm-hmm.
Crap. Who? Is there any other matches that you can announce for tomorrow?
I know we are having a Iron Man match.
Okay.
We are having a lumberjack match. That Fiji Wildman versus, I cannot remember his name off the top of my head right now. Ryan Quinn versus Fiji Wildman in a lumberjack match.
Yeah.
Then we have a False Count Anywhere match, a Survivor Series style match, a Battle Royal.
Man.
It's going to be sounds like it's going to be a real good show.
Sounds like it's going to be a real exciting show.
It will be.
The fans are, I think, will be really happy with it. Sounds like to me.
You said you was hoping to sell out. How many people would be a sellout?
250.
250.
With
the
names you got there,
yep.
and the calls you got, man, I sure hope you guys get it, because you guys definitely deserve to.
The biggest show that I've ever put on drew in 325 people, and that was in Dell, Indiana.
Do you have in Indiana?
I'm sorry, what?
We're at in Indiana?
Dale, Indiana, close to Holiday World, the theme park, Santa Claus Land.
Okay.
Yeah.
So down south.
Yes.
Do you personally have I know I put you in a bad situation there, so you may not want to answer with being a promoter. Do you have a favorite independent wrestler?
I would have to say that someone that I am surprised that has not been scooped up by NXT, Impact, or AEW would be Mickey Midas.
I've heard a lot about him.
He is phenomenal. I would suggest him to any show, and he will make it better.
Yeah, we've heard a lot about him. We were supposed to go to the show where he was at, and that show got canceled, so we didn't get to see him. But yeah, that was one of them I was excited to see.
Is there any way, like, if people want to, if they can't come to, say they for some reason they can't come to the show tomorrow, is there still a way that people that would like to donate to help? Is there a way that then people can do that?
Yes. Actually, what I can do, I can post a PayPal account to the page, the wrestling page for High Octane Championship Wrestling. And if they would like to donate, they can just put it in the message that this is a donation for Bubba, and I will make sure it gets to him and everything that he needs.
Chris, can we share that on our page?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
He puts that on their page. I'll also share it on our page and everything.
Okay.
Yep. I'll share it on all of our social media stuff.
I'm not a tech guy at all, so that's why I was asking. I don't know anything about tech. I'm I'm 59 years old. I'm old school. So,
But you beat me to it. That's why I was going to tell him that once he shared it, I'll get on there and share it on all of our pages and stuff as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you and I know like the show's tomorrow, so this was kind of quick. But if you ever have any of your next upcoming shows, just get a hold of us and we'll help you promote them.
yeah.
I'll put it all on my
All right.
pages.
Sounds good.
We can do
Yep.
we can do videos, interviews, whatever. I mean, we can put whatever together.
Awesome. Sounds good. And tomorrow, while you guys are at the show, if you would like to do some interviews with the workers, I'm sure I can arrange that.
Okay. Yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah, we have some. I know some every once in a while, some of them have come over and sit down and then commentary with us. So it's been a cool experience. We've got all the people we've dealt with so far in the wrestling business have treated us real well. So and you used to hear horror stories about it. But we ain't ran into really no place like that yet.
Well,
Yeah.
we ran into one promoter. We didn't have an issue with him, but he
Yeah.
wasn't the best promoter, and he's probably almost out of the business. He's still trying to go, but I don't think he's going to make it because of the way he was with the workers and stuff. But hey, man, he treated us fine. I mean, we didn't have any issues with him. But I mean, we
Yeah.
seen some things that shouldn't have happened.
Most places, most
Yeah.
organizations we've dealt with all seems like just seems
Oh,
like a big family.
Yeah. That's the way it should be. It should be an argument-free area. Our locker rooms are argument-free. They're very calm, laid back, and there's always food for the talent.
cool.
I know, like you mentioned, JKO. We go down there to hit to WCWO a lot and watch their shows on Friday nights. And you go down there, it's
Gotcha.
just a big family.
I know whenever I talked to JKO a couple of weeks ago, he said he might come up for the show.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
No, I haven't talked to him this week. That was last week I talked to him. Well, Dad, you have anything else?
No, I think I've got everything that I had written down to ask.
Well, anything else you'd like to plug about the show tomorrow, just to get it out there?
The show is for a great cause, and I promise you it is going to be one of the best shows that you have seen this year.
And where's that? Where's it at? The arena. It's called the Arena, right?
Yes, in Jeffersonville, Indiana, the arena. It is an actual wrestling arena. Just like WCWO Arena.
Okay.
Doors open at 6, and that's when they can get their stuff signed. And the bell time.
Yes, and the line will get long fast. So if you want to get there early and be there early, you can be there waiting to come in. The doors will be open at 6 on the dot.
Okay. And bell time is at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
or that's the goal. No show starts on time, I swear.
Yeah, well, I understand with the sign and everything, you want to please all the people. So, I mean, if there's ever a time if you have to start a few minutes late, I mean, I think the people would understand.
Yes.
I'm excited about coming down there tomorrow. This is our first time going down. We're up here in Muncie, Indiana, so it's our first time going toward the southern part of the state. And
it's going to
be okay. Gotcha.
And then just being excited about, I mean, the cause. We want to help. Help as much as we can. So,
when you told me about what the cause was, you said you want to go to Jeffersonville, and you told me what the cause was. I said, hey, let's go. I didn't, I don't care where it was. Help a good cause. 100%.
Yeah, if Bubba's there and he's having a good night, you could pick his brain about wrestling, and he would blow your mind.
That'd be great.
He from about 1985 till now, you can play almost any entrance song, and he can tell you who it is.
Really? That's cool.
I'm looking forward to meeting him tomorrow.
And you said Bubba's 10 years old?
Yes, he's 10 years old, and with autism, when someone has autism, they fixate on things.
Yeah.
And his is pro wrestling.
I understand. I've got a grandson that's got autism, so I understand.
Mm-hmm. He's totally obsessed.
All right.
I'm
Anything
excited.
else, Dad?
No, I just hope people come out and try to support, or if
Can
they
you
can't.
find where can you find High Octane Wrestling at? Can you find it on social media?
Yes, you can find it on Facebook. We are working on getting Instagram, uh, Twitter. We're trying to get it spread out. We're trying to branch out. We're trying to make this company as big as possible. And if we have to do every show as a benefit show to help different people because everybody's in need, then we will do that.
That's all.
Okay. And you're going. He said PayPal will be put up there on the High Octane Wrestling Facebook page. If anybody's
Yes,
wants
I'll
to
get
make a
that up there as
donation,
soon as I get off here.
if anybody wants to make a donation, go to the High Octane Facebook page and you can find the link there. And after it gets it up, I'll have it up on our pages as well. Come out tomorrow and support a great cause and watch a great night of wrestling.
Great show. Yeah, it's gonna be a great show.
But, well, I appreciate you joining us and spending a little
Thank
time
you for having me.
talking about the show. We're excited to come down and check out your promotion and see a good night of wrestling.
Yeah, definitely.
We're excited to have you guys.
If you can, after we get off, if you can stay on there, we wanted to talk to you about something.
Okay. And another thing, we have a world-traveled, well-known ring announcer, Mark Wheel from Wisconsin, that will be coming in for the show.
Oh, okay.
That's great.
He's been to Australia and everything. He's one of the best ring announcers in the independent scene.
Okay, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
There's not many independent shows where you see bigger ring announcers like that, so that'll be cool as well. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining us. If you can, get out to Jeffersonville, Indiana tomorrow. 6 o'clock, doors open. $15 to get in, and that even gets you your thing to get autographed. Well, you get like a little poster.
You will just, if you have something to be autographed,
Okay.
you can have that, or he will have stuff for sale. That just gives you the chance to meet and greet with him and get whatever autograph that you want autographed.
Cool.
Okay. All right. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Go check out the High Octane Wrestling Flex for Bubba 2 tomorrow night. Doors open at 6. Wrestling starts at 7. If you need more information, check out High Octane Wrestling on Facebook. And like I said, I have the flyer and stuff posted on at Gonzo Sports Room social media as well. So go check it out. We hope to see you guys out watching a good wrestling show tomorrow.